Hello, my name is Benji and welcome to Dice vs Cards. Today we talk about Warhammer and the gloriously expansive Citadel paint range. I have on more than one occasion, as a fairly middling academic of Warhammer lore, wondered where on earth GW get their paint names from. Well, it was at that point that my quest had begun. I would leave no stone unturned in my thirst for knowledge and would stop at nothing to bring this trivia to your front door. So in honour of brevity and the alphabet, I bring you this first chapter of Enlightenment. Abaddon the Despoiler, previously Ezekiel Abaddon, the War Master of Chaos, a Chaos Lord and their greatest champion in the galaxy, commander of the Black Legion of Chaos Space Marines and favoured son of the traitor Horus. The Adeptus Administratum is the administrative and bureaucratic division of the Adeptus Terra, the central government of the Imperium of Man. Members wear a monastic style of dress, with the lowest ranks wearing black and the highest ranks in white, leaving the Administratum grey as everything in between. The planet of Agaros was considered a feral world, ripe for mining, until the Adeptus Mechanicus faced stiff opposition from local tribes. As it turns out, an enclave of Thousand Suns Space Marines were in hibernation here and fought back, leaving no one alive. An Imperium world, Agrax housed the discovery site of a standard template construct, one of many systems that contained ancient knowledge vital to the Imperium. It was also the stage of a short-lived rebellion by the native peoples. Previously an Imperium Hive world, Agrellan became known as Mugalath Bay when the Tau Empire came and conquered. A tug of war ensued between the Imperium and the Tau, resulting in the destruction of the planet. Ahriman is the most powerful Chaos Sorcerer of the Thousand Suns, always seeking to better comprehend the nature of his patron god Tzeentch, but was ultimately banished by his brothers when he unwittingly created the Rubric Marines, undead spectres he was trying to save from further mutation. The Achelians are the warrior caste of the Odineth Deepkin, raised from a young age to become masterful warriors, and drawn from among the Deepkin that had fully formed souls. They are strictly meritocratic, forging their legends in the frenzy of war. An Eldar craft world, Alaitok is known for having spread its influence further afield than other craft worlds. Its forces favour stealth and misdirection over brute force, killing silently and with guile wherever they can. Altdorf is the capital of the Empire and the seat of the legendary Karl Franz, home to the Great Cathedral of Sigmar, the Colleges of Magic, the School of Engineers and the Imperial Zoo. The wealth that passes through Altdorf has cultivated a rotten underbelly of thievery and corruption. The Primarch of the Traitor Legion World Eaters, and one of the first to side with Horus during the Heresy. Subject to uncontrollable rage and bloodlust, he was subsequently transformed into a demon prince of Khorne. Apothecaries are Space Marine officers who possess advanced biomedical and scientific training, and who serve as combat medics and research physicians for their chapter. Most commonly wearing white power armour, their role in battle is to recover the gene seed from fallen comrades. In Imperial Hive world, Armageddon was the site of several great conflicts fought by the Imperium of Man, including the First War against Chaos and the Second and Third Wars against mighty Orc Wars led by Ghazghul Thraka. The High Chaplain of the Blood Angels, tasked with euthanizing those of his brothers that have been overcome by the genetic flaw known as the Black Rage. A figure that is honoured and loathed in equal measure due to this grim task. The Athonian Tunnel Rats are a regiment of the Astra Militarum, hailing from the world Athenos. They are masters of urban combat and the most skilled close-quarter fighters of the Imperial Guard. Their skill set often finds them sent to battle with great hosts of gene-stealer cults. Named after both the Auric Patricians, a Space Marine chapter whose deeds have been lost to time, but also that of the armour worn by the Primarch Rogel Dawn, fashioned from the same Auric adamantium alloy as the Emperor's own warplate. A major imperial province, Averland lies directly to the southeast of the Empire of Man, containing large stretches of sun-drenched open plains, and due to its proximity to the strategically important Blackfire Pass, its armies have become adept at the art of siege defence. Meaning the cry of the wind, as translated from Eldari, Baharoth is the eldest of the Swooping Hawks, the first Craftworld Exarch to master aerial combat. Like all other Phoenix Lords, he has died and been reincarnated several times. Balor is a Class N planet in the Charadon sector. Filled with vast plains and hills, it's an extremely large and valuable planet. Its seemingly unlimited supply of raw materials make this a terrific asset to the Imperium who occupy it, and a tantalising target for Chaos forces. Balthazar Gelt is the current Supreme Patriarch of the Colleges of Magic, and one of the Empire's greatest wizards. His affinity for transmuting common artefacts into precious metals including gold almost led to his demise when an experiment went awry. The Baneblade is the primary super heavy tank of the Astra Militarum, one of the largest and oldest armoured fighting vehicles still in service. With 10 people needed to fully crew one, they are often used as command vehicles. The city of the first sunrise, Barak Nar is the largest and most successful of the Caradron skyports. It is best known for its leading science academies, great wealth, and its history of producing dynamic leaders. The hardcore elite of the Beastmen tribes, the Bestigor, are blessed with spectacular horns and possess a mighty constitution and raw physical power that puts others of their kind to shame. They also tend to be more disciplined and organised than the rest of their brethren. The most martial and aggressive of the Eldari craftworlds, the people of Biltan are obsessive in their pursuit of returning the Eldari Empire to its former glory. Their embittered armies wage endless conflict against anyone that gets in their way. The Black Templars are a loyalist Space Marine chapter, derived from the gene seed of the Imperial Fist's Primarch Rogel Dawn. They are zealous in their crusades to conquer and retake Imperial worlds, but are not compliant with the Codex Astartes, maintaining a very different structure and culture than is usual. One of the first founding legions, the Blood Angels are well known for their bloodthirsty nature in battle. Their loyalty and deeds are legendary, yet they're all cursed by visions of the last moments of their slain Primarch Sanguinius. The Chaos God Khorne, whose followers march to the code of war and murder, assemble an ever-growing pile of blood-stained bones that reflects their material victories. Their familiar battle cry, "Blood for the Blood God, skulls for the throne of Khorne," is feared across the galaxy. The cannibalistic Blood Reavers make up the bulk of Khorne's mortal hordes. These savage tribesmen hack and slash their way through meat and bone until they are covered from head to toe in blood, all in the pursuit of gaining the favour of their dark god. As the name suggests, Blue Horrors are a disgusting amalgam of parts in service to the Chaos God Tzeentch, and spawned as smaller copies of Pink Horrors when they're obliterated, replacing gleeful mania with a whiny temperament, embittered that they are lesser than they once were. A large demon engine, the Brass Scorpion is a massive multi-legged war machine dedicated to the service of the blood god Khorne. The beast is deceptively fast and agile for its size and excels at attacking fortified enemy positions. The legendary Bugman's Ale is the most well-known alcoholic beverage of the old world. First brewed by Joseph Bugman as an extremely potent concoction, roughly comparable to 4 normal ales, and bolstering the imbiber's spirit and resolve. So there you have the A to B's of Citadel's paint range. I'm having a blast researching this, and I hope you enjoyed it too. Stay tuned for more videos in this series. However, that's it from me. I'll see you next time.